What did Dolly Parton say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I want 9 or 5 double pair, weights got me pogging. I'm a Mahjong guy, if the red 5 gets me winning, I won't lose my mind. All these bad draws, all discredit, and to my 4th place placements, I can say forget it. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Yeah, something did just possess me then. Like a 1980s rocker guy just kind of possessed me for a second. It's Dolly Parton 9 to 5. It's a miracle that we haven't done a Riichi Mahjong song parody of that song yet. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I won't say that because of how our elos necessarily do it, but I'm glad to be going back into the Jade Room today. We've tasted what a win feels like. You know what I mean? We've tasted what a win feels like. It's not an impossible thing to have happen. So we go into the Jade Room and we try to make the likely event of a win actually happen. As we load in, let me just get this out of the way. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Amaranth writes, "It's so crazy how you have the most 4th avoidant playstyle possible, and the Yostar employee still finds a way to send you there. That guy is crazy good at his job." I mean, I agree with this. To spot the lie. Just kidding. There is none. I think that they're hiring. I mean, credit to Yostar. Credit to Yostar. They run a pretty tight ship, right? They're hiring like Harvard level PhDs just to make it so that when I log on, I will have the funniest sequence of events, even freaking fathomable, that will ultimately send me into last place. But before we get to last place today, I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Welcome to Puddle. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Patreon.com/YU_SMG. It is the best way to support me. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to the bonus video every single month, the shout out that you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. So thank you sincerely for everyone who's supporting me on Patreon, for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I sincerely appreciate it. We're locked in now. I'm genuinely locked in now. I'm scared. I'm looking around the table and I'm scared. Why? Across Lord's throwing gas, left Lord's throwing gas. I genuinely like don't frick with that, like, whatsoever. I mean, I want to keep all my honor tiles, and the 9 of circles doesn't feel great, but I'm like, maybe we draw into a 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have a double-sided weight for our pair at the end of the round, you know? So I'm going to keep a slightly redundant tile just a little bit. Okay, nice bulging shape materializing here in the bamboo suit. Now this is a double-sided weight, and this is a double-sided weight. Yusong, how are you doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Can I be real with you? Right before I made the mistake, I mean, there's a lot to talk about today. I'll start with this. Right before, I recorded this video, I was sitting down to look through some of the comments. I was finding a featured comment of the day, of course. You know how things go at Yusong HQ. Fuecoco is breathing down my neck, encouraging me to get those impressions, young man. That's how Fuecoco talks to me. This hand is so bad. This hand is genuinely abysmal. I am going to fold here. Yusong, it is 6 tiles in. That is a new moon record for how fast you are going to fold. Watch me whip Nene and fold this hand. I genuinely, what am I playing for? Genuinely, what am I playing for with this hand? I don't think this hand ever gets into Tenpai. I think all that it does is bring me the most sadness and sorrow. Like I'm the season 1 Naruto OST, okay? We're not gonna do that here. We're not gonna see Naruto swinging all by himself on the swing. We're not gonna hear Sasuke be an edgelord and talk about his brother. We're not gonna have any of that, okay? We are going to avoid the darkness. We are going to avoid the danger that swirls around this table as we speak. Left Lord, I don't know what you're doing. I don't like it, though. Across, I don't know what you're doing. I don't like it either. White Dragon is probably still an okay tile to throw, but it could be a little risky. Now it's 100% guaranteed safe to throw, but we're gonna find a way out of here, fam. Don't you worry. Like I'm a Swedish House Mafia song. Don't you worry, child. I made this mistake. I mean, I didn't really make this mistake. It was just like the comment kind of just happened to me. I was reading one of the comments. One of the comments was like, and don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful. Like the channel has grown so much recently, right? Beyond my wildest dreams. Of course, I'm extremely grateful. I am extremely grateful. 3 of my apes gone. 3 of my apes gone. 3 of my apes are gone. My apes, 3 of them, of which 3 of them are gone. It's unlikely that someone has a 7-8 left in their hand. That little pause there scared the ever-loving jeepers out of me, but we're glad that we don't deal in. Vivian Westwind, I could kiss you on the mouth right now. What an incredibly safe tile to throw. I saw a comment that was like, this was 100% the wrong decision, and you made this mistake because your mentality was wrong. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Buy me dinner first. You know, that's just an intense thing. That's an intense thing to say. A crossword gets the half flush. Good. I'm fine. I pay out a slightly, ooh, ouchie, wouchie. Oh, that's an extra 1,000 points for me. It's fine. It's not my tempo. That's not my pitch. Okay. I'm not gonna be swinging when you're throwing like 12 inches outside the strike zone. Okay. No. At least paint the corners of the strike zone, and then you'll catch me swinging. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. I mean. I probably should. I shouldn't be giving them any attention. I did. So I will say this. This is a cautionary tale, okay? I think that it is probably a bad idea for me to, there's this feature on YouTube where if you click the 3 dots next to someone's comment, there's an amazing option that comes up, which is just hide user from channel. I use that all the time. All the time. It's probably bad for analytics. I can agree with you on that one. Doing the hide user from channel is probably bad for analytics, but as someone who not only is a humble Riichi Pinfu farmer, I also am a YouTube comment section miner for the funny and sincere and supportive. I mean, some of these comments are just, I mean, it doesn't have to be supportive. Those are for the paid chatters only. But you know, I'm combing through them for the good ones. I use that all the time. I genuinely use that feature all the time. And hey, I'm living life. I'm loving every minute of it. Anyway, that's pretty much all that's happened today. I got some raspberries today. I'm still on my fiber arc. I genuinely am. Ever since that I read, ooh, okay. I mean, I'm gonna discard. Ooh, I hate this. I'm just gonna be real with you. I hate this. What can I throw? I mean, one of characters, excuse me, feels pretty safe. Yeah, right lord has the same idea. Left lord has already cut a 4 of characters, meaning that they're not waiting with a 2-3 in their hand. I mean, this is fine, but it hurts. Like, it genuinely just hurts. But what do I have? And what am I going for? Yeah, this is a Riichi only hand. Maybe we get a Dora, but then we can't even use the 8 of characters that easily. Yeah, I'm laying this one down. I promise you. Oh, Yusong, what are you gonna play the game? When are you gonna play the game? I clicked on a Riichi Mahjong video. It's not obscene to me that I would. Oh, hang on. Oh, frick. Are you kidding me? I mean, we have 3 of them. Okay, let's go. It's a tournament and we have 3 of them. I'm extra scared there because if they have a 7-8 there, we're just kind of doomed. But we know that they don't have a pair of the 9s, and we see 2 of my apes. All of my apes, of which I see 2. Yusong, when are you going to play the game? I clicked on the Riichi Mahjong gameplay video and assumed that I would be seeing some Riichi Mahjong gameplay. And yet, oh, what is this? Clickbait nonsense. All you've been doing is laying down. I promise you, okay? We're gonna be sipping mimosas on the beach at the end of this game. And once we get there, we are gonna be kicking back and laughing. We are gonna be laughing about how we wanted to push this hand specifically in these 2. There's just no way. By the way, you wanna put some freaking sauce on it? Sorry, intense. Way too intense. Hang on. Of my apes, of which I see 2. I don't know if there's a safer tile. No, there's 3 of the 2s. Okay, there's 3 of the 2s. If I have to, I'll throw the 9 of bamboo, but we see 3 copies of the 2 of bamboo, and so I don't. They probably don't have a 2-3. Again, these are just probablys. You know what I mean? So they could always still have the last copy of the 2 of bamboo and make me look like an absolute fool. But you know. I'm just playing to my odds right now. By the way, I feel like, you know, this is one of those situations where if we go back into the logs and check with Maka, there's just no effing way. Like if we want to have a discussion in the free market of independent ideas, what is it called? In the open market, what is it called? You know what I'm talking about. It's a stupid online thing. In the open market of freedom. All right, so I don't know the idiom, and I've completely forgotten it at this point. I've completely forgotten, and it is embarrassing, and I wish I could say it. I wish I knew what it was. There's no way Maka wants us to push this hand. It would almost waste our time to look back at it, but just East 2 folding decision. This is just for me. This is just for me. There's no shot we're ever supposed to push there. I genuinely don't think so. At that point, we had no value. It's a Riichi only hand, and we're far away from Tenpai. Do I need to continue, you know, listing out the terrible things about this situation? And then a crossword, go ahead, be my guest. Go ahead. Waiting on a 2-5 of characters is perfectly fine. Absolutely perfectly fine. Holy frick, this hand is good. This hand is absolutely amazing. They hit 1 Oradora. Pretty strong. Got a natty Mongon from a crossword, and we're still sitting okay. Like, Luigi advances to 3rd place by doing absolutely nothing. This is a hand that we can play. This is absolutely a hand that we can play. Draw me into a 5 of characters. 5 of characters is the nut draw. I'll accept... Whoa. Okay, I'll accept 4 bamboo. Is there ever a mixed triple sequence in this hand? Not really, right? I don't really think a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence can exist in this hand, but we don't know yet. We don't know what the Facebook could be. We don't know what it is, okay? If we draw into 8 of bamboo right now, I'm slamming the like and subscribe button. Riichi Pinfu, red 5, and a chance for pure double sequence. This is also interesting, is it not? If we draw into the 7 of characters, it's Oingo Boingo territory. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, red 5, pure double sequence chance. I'm counting all my chickens before they hatch, but this is also like, you know, you always got to think about your nut draws, especially if you're playing Mahjong in real life. There's nothing more frustrating than someone, you know, because there's no timer in real life, and it's not that frustrating, especially if you're new to IRL Mahjong. But, you know, sometimes someone will just draw a tile, and they'll think about that tile for, like, 30 seconds every single time, and it's like, no, you gotta be thinking about the tile before you draw for the turn. Sometimes you're gonna get a fricked up tile, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you're going to get a fricked up tile. Sometimes 2 people are going to be in Riichi. Sometimes you're going to really have to think about it. But in general, especially if you ever want to play IRL, and no one's going to bully you for it if it's your first time, least of all me, please. Oh, man, that is good. Oh, man, that is so effing toit. Oh, my God, that is so effing toit. Yusong, what are you saying right now? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Now a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence does exist. If I draw into a 6 of circles, I mean, any tile gets me in a Tenpai. I YOLO send. Riichi Pinfu Tanya red 5. Riichi Pinfu Tanya red 5. Riichi Pinfu Tanya red 5. The crossword is already 3 code sets. They're probably in freaking Tenpai themselves as well. And we go for this one. And emote all you like. Don't Ron. No one Ron on this. Please. They don't have a lot of good tiles with which they can fold, so I'm hopeful that, number 1, that we just draw our own tile. Sumo would be an excellent maraschino cherry on top. Or if a crossword is misfortunate enough to draw one of our winning tiles, that they just can't use it in their hands. So a lot to play for here. It is scary, don't get me wrong. Like, a crossword has a 12,000 point hand, which is probably why they're emoting. They have Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, red 5 Dora. So in the dealer seat, that's disgusting. Should I? No, I'm not toxic. Oh! Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha! That's Yusong! That's youtube.com/you_song! Oh, I have the wrong mindset! I've been too aggressive lately in the videos. I've been screaming too much. It's unbecoming of a gentleman. It's cringe to call yourself a gentleman, by the way. I think it's only appropriate to call someone a gentleman when they're like a 6th grader putting on a suit for the first time. You know what I mean? That's like the only context in which I ever want to use the word gentleman in like a semi-serious setting. All right, that felt amazing. Oh, I thought a crosser disconnected. This is an excellent moment to look around the table. Master 3-star, you distract me. Okay, all right, that's okay. We're gaming right now. We're genuinely gaming right now. It's another Riichi Pinfu hand, but this time the San Shokler has logged on, right? 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence is feeling good. It's feeling toit. It's looking fine. Left floor, let's take a peep at your match history. Master 2-star couldn't be me. Master 2-star with actually an above average thing. I mean, your match, you also are struggling to put the dubs in the bag. That's for certain, but you're doing fine. Rylord is in the Shadow Realm right now. That's fine. I'll see you there soon enough, buddy. Like, genuinely, hang tight. I'll join you back there. I'll join you back there in just a hot sec, okay? Can I be real with you? My hair has been both good and bad lately. This is a vulnerable thing. I need, like, here's the thing. I grew up as an only child, and I'm still an only child. I don't know why I phrased it like that. Grew up as an only child. I don't know if this is a thing that siblings do. I wish I had someone to teach me to how to use hair products. And so this is me putting my vulnerable pants on, okay? I think I'm after this YouTube video, I'm gonna Google how to do your hair because I genuinely don't know. I have my little 1 tub of wax, and I don't really know. I just put it in there. When I go to when I go get a haircut, the haircut person like pushes my hair in a mohawk with the wax, and then like uses the blow dryer on me, and I look fine. Okay, it's a rare moment where Yusong has like a modicum of self-esteem. Left Lord calls Riichi. My hand is so good. It's Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. If I chase, I mean, this is a dealer Riichi. I don't necessarily want to lose to this. Oh, but the 1 of care. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. One of characters is safe and one of circles is safe. This is so effing huge right now. This is so effing huge. And I can draw into another Dora right now. And it's Riichi Dora red 5. Oh, okay. So Riichi only hand? Oh, Riichi Sumo. Of course, you get the Riichi Sumo. This is going to hurt. Don't get me wrong. Like, we don't want to see Left Lord, who we're actually rubbing elbows with, right? For first place. We don't want to see them repeating a million times in the dealer seat. Rap song from the early 2000s be like, a milli. If you laughed at that milli reference, you legally have to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Look, I don't make the rules. But if we grew up in a similar cultural sphere, you legally have to drop a comment in the comment section. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do it. I have a tube. I bought a tube. I mean, I bought the tube like a few years ago, but it's like a pomade. It's a pomade. Whatever. I don't know what it does. It's like kind of, can I be real with you? My instinct with it is that it like kind of makes your hair like look like you just got out of the shower. Quite frankly, I don't know why anyone would want that. But anyway, I'm trying to, you know, I just lately I've had too many days where I'm just standing in front of the mirror, like giving myself like a tussle. You know what I mean? Like a Little League coach to one of their players. I'm just giving myself the constant tussle, and then I can't really figure out what to do with it. I genuinely can't figure out what to do. I'm gonna watch a YouTube tutorial. I don't have like an older sibling figure in my life. I'm not gonna ask my parents. I think that they would. I don't think they would be receptive. Something about just like the you know, them and their personalities. You know, just not. And also, they don't use. They're not trying to look. They're not trying to look on fleek. They didn't listen to Millie back in the day. You know what I mean? So how's the rest of this day gonna look? It's good. So here's the thing. We have 45 minutes to complete this game. I don't think... Oh, the monkey's paw curls. And check the video timer right now. If it's 45 minutes, then something has gone horrifically wrong, okay? And it would be funny to prolong the video length at the end just for the bit. But I won't do that. That's maybe clickbait in a bad sense. Not clickbait in a good sense, and which is what I ethically do on my channel all the time. Okay, a crosser chases the Riichi. That's pretty spicy. It's genuinely pretty spicy. Okay, I'll cut a 5 of circles. I mean, we have a lot of safe tiles, right? And by a lot, I mean also the 2 of characters. This is good. I mean, hopefully, this is, you know, I hate to wish misfortune upon others, but here I go manifesting. I hope that Left Lord deals into a cross lord for a 7,700 point hand. That is my ultimate fantasy. I'm talking Roxas X Nominee, slow burn, friends to lovers. Like this is some fan fiction level fantasy. We want to see Left Lord deal into a cross lord, then Luigi can ascend by doing absolutely nothing. Right Lord maybe ran out of safe tiles, but maybe it's just like pushing with the bamboo too. We got to be a little bit careful of Right Lord as well. You know who they don't have to be afraid of? Us. Our hand is absolutely freaking nothing right now, and so I'm so happy with folding. Wow. That's an amazing series of events. Because they called Riichi, and then the next tile that they drew was the Dora. The Dora didn't deal in, and it sets an inadvertent Suji trap because it hints to the table that they're not waiting with a 5-6, right? If the 4 is safe, then they're not waiting with a 5-6. As a result, I can totally understand Right Lord cutting the 7 of bamboo there. Especially because the turn previous they were also cutting the 2 of bamboo. I think they were just running out of safe tiles. If I'm just gonna armchair diagnose Right Lord's discards. Okay, this hand is pretty good. I think we just press the pawn button. I genuinely think that we just go hard and we press the pawn button. What do we want to see? I think we want to see like a 4 of characters. 4 of characters, kind of a nut draw. Another 3 of characters. That's also Redonky Donk. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is such a good Tanyo hand. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but we could also get like 3 concealed triplets or something, just like an extra oomph of a little bit of value in our hand would feel good. And there it is. I mean, it's not 3 concealed triplets, but now we're 1 tile away, the 1 piece from Tenpai. What gets us there? A 5, a 6, or an 8 of circles, a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, or a 7, the 4th copy of the 7 of characters. So a lot of tiles get us into Tenpai. You know I'm slamming the like and subscribe. If we have a chance to call Riichi, Tanya, red 5 in the dealer seat, holy smokes am I calling Riichi. Oh, abso-freaking-lutely I'm calling Riichi. So This hand feels good. Every time I say that though, the employee at Yostar is gonna log on and oh, how can I turn Yusong's life into the Stanford prison experiment? How can I worsen his mental health with just a click of a few buttons? Ooh, I love working here. Riichi, eat my entire butt. Eat my entire butt. This is a good Riichi right here. How do I make this a thumbnail? Excellent question. Hang on. I'm gonna press the auto Ron button, but then I'm gonna rearrange some tiles so that I can do a group of 6 and then I can do a group of 7 for the thumbnail. And there it is. And there it freaking is. Something about this looks wrong though. Something about this looks wrong. Something about this looks horrifically wrong. I don't like it. This is like a Mahjong Rorschach test that I've somehow failed. Okay, this is the thumbnail. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. Something about this looks wrong too. Okay, what about? Whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in the edit. We'll fix it in post. All right, folks. So yeah, we got 45 minutes. After this, I get to talk to my therapist. That's been really, really nice. I've still been journaling lately. Journaling has been really, really pog. And I'm still on my. Oh my God, Con me, Zaddy. Oh my God, yes. So it is scary if someone chases my Riichi. But now Riichi, Tanya, Red 5, we get 2 chances at Oradora as well. That sweet, sweet Oradizi. So I'm hopeful that we can get at least 1 Oradora if and when we win this. That's right, I'm manifesting. I will say, the new Dora, at least all of the South ones were already discarded. We didn't turn someone's hand into the freaking road to El Dorado or whatever. Like, no one has that valuable of hand. I will say the original Dora, the original Sin of the Nolan Northwind, it's a pretty, that is still at large. That is absolutely at large. A Crossword, you're being too much right now. You're out of here. I need you to bring it down to here, okay? I understand it's a pretty spicy table state. Oh my God. That was my last dealer seat as well. Yo, that was mine. I don't know what to tell you. That's such a good hand, too. 4 tiles on either side. How can you say, Lord, tell me how to say no to this? This hand is good. Don't get me wrong, but I really... All right, that's okay. This is maybe like a Riichi Pinfu number. Maybe this is just like a... I don't think this is a half flush, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we only have 3 shapes. And then the rest of our shapes are quite good in the rest of our hands. So I don't think that we can necessarily abandon all earthly possessions and go for the half flush. I think that's a little silly for us right now. West wind, unfortunately not our sea wind. Would love to press pawn, would love to try to get this hand schmoovin as fast as possible. But yeah, really, really, really grateful to be talking to my therapist. And then I sincerely realized, I don't know. I genuinely, if it weren't for writing things down, I don't think I would ever think about anything that's happened in my life and genuinely try to emotionally process it. So that's fortunately or unfortunately, spending the time to do a wee bit of journaling kind of slaps. It kind of slaps. Yusong, have you been filling your spare time with any other games or, silliness? Not really. I've been I've been watching the League of Legends World Championships. I've been watching the World Series as well. Yeah, so I'm a real sporto at this point. That's what I've been filling my time with at the time of this recording. I mean, the World Series is probably over at this point, but I'm recording this obviously a few days in the past. It's not looking good for the home team, fam. It's not looking good for your friendly neighborhood Dodgers, and that's okay. That's okay. I think, sometimes the employee who works at MLB and makes me suffer the most by handpicking the funniest timeline, look, they need to eat too. They need to put bread on the table too. It's not looking good for the Dodgers, but I still believe in them. Sure, they're playing some away games in Canada right now, but I still believe. It makes sense. I mean, I don't want being a fan to be easy, I guess. I don't want to just I did pick, they're the local team, but also they're the winningest team. So I don't want it to be too easy. Look, if we don't win the World Series this year, that's fine. And then I have there's something to root for, something to go for next year and stuff. I will say this, I've learned recently that my habits have, as the kids say, no chill. I've been I'm taking my little improv class, I'm talking to people, I'm meeting people, and people will often ask oh, you sung do you play any video games? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play some video games. For a while I was interested in the retro games and Pokemon games. And then I've had this conversation with multiple people where they ask oh yeah, what do you like to, what Pokemon games do you play? And I tell them I like to do the post game. You know, the things that nobody ever does, just like the gauntlets in the post game where the odds are hilariously stacked against you. I might see this. What the F just happened? I was gonna chi that tile. I was gonna eat that. I was gonna eat that tile, and you just called con. Okay, it's really spicy, but also like, green dragon made the red dragon the door. God, it's so close. I mean, not really, but like, would have loved the white daisies to be the new daisy. Yeah, this hand can absolutely go, right? Really looking for a 3 of characters, really looking for a 4 of circles. If we draw into something pog here, I'm not opposed to just keeping a 4 of bamboo around either. Sure, let's keep our options open, and if we need to, I think the 3-5 of circles is probably not long for this world. Right, the 2 we kind of have to keep just because of the eminent value. No, I can't do that. I need to keep the Dora right now. What happens if we get the chance to pawn? Do we take that chance? I don't hate it. I'll tell you right now. If left lord cuts 3 of characters, I call it she. If white dragon comes out, I probably also need to just slam the like and subscribe. Like, I don't know. The crossword already called con. It's a little bit spicy. I will say, you know, there's also a pipe dream, right? There's a glass half empty, glass half full, glass half extremely pog, which is like, if we can draw... Nah, I can't. I was going to say, if we can draw into Tenpai and call Riichi, again, there's 2 chances at Oradora. Like, that would feel really, really good. Anyway, I've been trying to, like, have these conversations with strangers, and... You know, we'll talk about video games, and I'll be like, oh, you know, like the really masochistic stuff in the post game, where it's like, oh, you're doing the level 100 battle tower, and then you're up against a bright powder dugong with horn drill, sheer cold, rest, and sleep talk. Like, why would you ever do that? Or worse, they have quick claw or something. Yeah, that's right. This is really insular Pokemon talk. While you were out partying, I was studying the blade. He knows his stuff. The new Dora being discarded, I suppose, is also good. Like, no one just has like a Gigantamax hand. I'm a little bit worried in the sense that, like, okay, crossword is going to press pawn. You don't have a half flush, though. So you just have a Tanyo hand, or worse, you have a white dragon only hand. Or worse, I have this kind of a hand. Lamau, by the way. I'll just give that a Lamau. Yeah, we can still pawn the white dragon, cut this, and then be in Tenpai. You can still cheat into a 2 or a 5 of bamboo as well. And a crossword is going to get the Tanyo. It's not a bad hand. I wonder if that con was correct. Like, these shapes look really, really strong, but I wonder at the time of the con whether or not that was correct. Okay, it's anyone's game right now. And if we can drag left lord into the depths just a little bit, like if we can make it so that left lord's point total is below 30,000 at the end of South 4, we might get to play in the Forbidden West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. So that's also like that's a 1 out that we can play for if we wanted to get first. Direct hit left lord with like a 3-hunt hand. And then people will and then I'll also talk to people about like Kingdom Hearts, right? Because Kingdom Hearts is really, really popular. I've had a lot of conversations with strangers about Kingdom Hearts recently. I think it's the most American pastime that you can have apparently. And that's not true. Of course baseball is, but you know, for those of us who don't play baseball, for others, because I'm a jock now, I watch baseball. Kingdom Hearts, you can talk to anyone about. Hey there, fellas, did somebody say the door to darkness? Come Guardian. You know, all of that is still very much embedded into the cultural consciousness. And then so I'll tell people like, oh yeah, I like to do like a level 1 critical mode run on Kingdom Hearts 1, where everything's really, really hard and every single boss one-shots you. And I've been psychoanalyzed by a bunch of people recently to just be a huge effing masochist. Like they're just like, that's like, they don't say this, but I'll kind of get the idea, and they're right to be like this, by the way. They're like, and you like that? Like, they're genuinely not judging, but I'm hearing myself talk. I'm seeing myself reflected in another human being's eyes, and I'm like, yeah, wait, why do I like that? Like, why in the world do I actually like doing that? Hang on, this is so greedy. Like, I'm not supposed to be keeping this. No, I was not supposed to keep this, because if I had drawn into like a 5 or a 7, it's so much better for me. But single tile York in it for the Westwind is like nasty. This is like light pink Yoshi strats. You know what I mean? Light pink Yoshi is one of the coaches that we've had on this channel. He's a really, really good Mahjong player. He's ranked Saint. I don't know. I don't know how that's even physically possible. I know. You can find those videos on the channel, by the way. Yeah, I could single tile Yorker for the Dora. I can make a bad boy good for a weekend. I think it actually comes out now because 2 of them have been discarded. Riichi, nothing, Dora, Dora. I can do a little Riichi, nothing, Dora, Dora. It's not good, but it's okay. If I draw into the Dora, what do I do? I mean, I'm just single tile Yorking it for the 7 of circles, right? And I don't think that that's that bad. I think that that's fine. That's really good. That's really, really good. Oh, no. I mean, there's the risk of Furiten, too. Just such a risk of Furiten. Go ahead and emote on me. I'm taking all my time. Dance with the... I mean, this is stupid. This is stupid. But I feel like I've already in bed with the devil. Why not go all the way? South 3. Dora decision. Like, this does not feel good. But if we get the single tile Yorker for the Dora, that's like actually freaking amazing. I'm worried about drawing the 4 of characters, and then it's what? Riichi only? Riichi only, and I'm in Furiten? Oh my god. I can't even think of a more bleak thing than Riichi only, and you're in Furiten. That's awful. That is genuinely awful. Let's not do that. If we're gonna go for something, let's crush someone's hopes and dreams with the single tile Westwind HE double hockey sticks weight, okay? Yeah, I don't really know why I like to do that. I like it when games are really, really challenging because then I feel like I've accomplished something. Okay, so we would have drawn it back into the 5-6. It's still Riichi only, but at least we would have had a perfectly fine double-sided banger. A crosslord, I'm not gonna con, right? If we open up our hand, it's really hard to make it valid. I still want to call Riichi. I genuinely still want to call Riichi. It's a little spicy to be throwing the 2 of bamboo so late into the game, right? We see none 3s and only 1 4. That's a little fricked. Okay, that's really fricked for us. Now, unfortunately, the Vivian West dream is gone. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want with this hand. Let's just get into Tenpai before the end of the night. Let's just get into Tenpai. Let's not try to make any enemies. I would happily be in Furiten at this point. I literally just want to be in Tenpai so that I do not have to pay out the exhaustive draw penalty. And hopefully Left Lord has to pay out a big exhaustive draw penalty for not being in Tenpai. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to call Riichi. I think it's a really bad Riichi. It's Riichi only single tile Yorking it on nothing. I know no one's hand is that good. Like all the copies of the Dora are visible. Someone could still have a few red 5s. You know what I mean? Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red 5. I don't know about this one. I can't believe that worked. I mean, they're not waiting with a 3-4. I don't think that was right. I don't think any of this was right. I also got to see later in the post game review. We're gonna take a look at that. Furiten, fine. Call me Furiten Frank. I'm okay with that. South 3 5 of circles. Like that has also got to be illegal. I don't think that's right. What happens now if we sumo our tile? We still have a valid hand in that we can still sumo. Do I want to pawn? Do I have any safe tiles to throw? I mean, I do. I'm okay. I don't want to draw into a dangerous tile and break my Tenpai. I'm fine with just throwing this. 3, 2, 1, 0. I still have to draw into another tile, which really stinks. Please be a safe tile. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Please be a safe tile. White Deezy, I could kiss you on the mouth. And there it is. And everyone's in Tenpai. Everybody in the club got Tenpai. Okay. Some of our Tenpais were more equal than others. I'm okay with that, though. And now we go to... Oh, you stay in the dealer seat. So true, bestie. This hand is great. This hand is really, really good. Now there's an extra 300 points on the table because of the silliness that just happened. I will say this. We don't have to pawn. We don't have to. There's no rule that says a dog has to play basketball. You know what I mean? We don't have to press pawn on the green. Yeah, Riichi. Early Riichi, we get to wait on a terminal. This is fine. This is really good. Go ahead and emote. Go ahead. All on me. Go ahead and emote. I'm all ears. I'm all ears across Lord. This is fine, right? It's a Riichi only hand, but it's early in the game. It makes other people extremely uncomfortable. And our odds for drawing our tiles are pretty strong. Wow. Whoa! Uber Lord, thanks for the prime. I'm not even streaming right now. Holy frick, Uber Lord, I sincerely appreciate it. Let me take this opportunity, by the way. I want to make sure that everyone has been thanked. L_Axe89. I think you dropped a prime right after I ended my stream. Oops. Right after I ended my backyard baseball stream, so thank you. Abstract, thank you for dropping the 6 months of tier 1. Uber Lord, thank you for the prime, and hopefully display capture's not on. We hit the Aura Deezy off of the one of Bambeezy's, and I want to thank Dreffen, excuse me, for the prime sub as well. because a lot of y'all have been subscribing when I'm not even live. Oh my god, I'm ready to be hurt again. I don't need to cheat the first one. I don't need to cheat the first one. I don't even know what the frick is happening anymore. I mean, we pawn into green daisies. That is the easiest decision of my life. I also don't hate just like pawning super aggressively or cheating really aggressively. Holy frick, I might be able to call Riichi. Oh my god, we could win this game. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Social Network voice, Aaron Sorkin, Eduardo Savern, aka Andrew Garfield voice. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. So of course we pawn. If we get to call Riichi, I mean, it depends what kind of Riichi we draw into. If I draw into 2 of circles, yeah, I think I just slam the like and subscribe, right? We don't need to slam the like and subscribe in the sense that if we draw into the 2 of circles and we don't call Riichi, we can still run the pants off of somebody with the green daisies. But if we do call Riichi, we can also run the pants off of someone with the 1 of circles as well. Sincerely, thank you so much for the support, everyone. I've been watching a lot of videos about this is so unemployed of me. I've been watching a lot of videos because there's been a lot of drama in like the streaming sphere, the streaming space, and I was like, I think power and like influence must really change people, because I don't think it's like, oh, people who have like you know, sociopathic tendencies are drawn to streaming. You just have to like attention, and that's like that's. I wouldn't say that's a good or a bad thing. It depends the context, and it depends on the way that you act, right? So, you know, I do want to press the pawn button, but we don't have to here. Oh man, oh, I think I have to press the pawn on the next one though. Like if a 1 of circles or a 2 of circles comes out, I just have to press pawn. Wait for my green daisies to come home from across the shore. Red Dragon is also kind of tight. If I draw into 1, I won't be upset. I definitely won't be upset. Red Dragon pawn is actually like kind of feasible, right? We just cut a 2 of circles, and then we just figure the rest out in the wash. It's all going to come out in the wash. I just need someone to ruin their life and cut a green dragon. How am I the only person to ever do stuff like this? Left Lord is going for it. I don't know what kind of valid... I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Let me get there, please. Okay, green dragon, red dragon. Okay, this is the most spicy hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Right Lord calls Khan. If a crosslord calls Riichi, I'm gonna poop myself. Like, that's just way too spicy. This is just, like, spicy incarnate right now. I do whatever it takes to get into Tenpai. You married an Icarus. Hamilton. A Hamilton reference. Hamilton reference. Anyway, it's really unemployed of me, but I'm watching a lot of, like, and I've been thinking, like, oh, I think that the influence and like becoming really successful and the money must change you. And I think that's I think it's easy to believe that, oh yeah, like all the CEOs, they're just like, you know, they were created that way or whatever, you know. All the 8s are gone. Wow, you had a pair of the 9s as well. That's extremely unlikely. I'm also gonna say this: a lot of my 3s are dripping down the drain right now, and I hate that both of them came from within your hand after you called pawn. I really hate that. Because I'm hoping that you don't have a 3-4, but it's not that likely that you do. No shot you're waiting. Yeah, it's impossible for anyone to be waiting on the last copy of the 9 of characters. Only a 13 Orphans hand could do that, and I think that's not possible. Yes, all the 9 of Bambinos are gone. I chi here. Welcome to the thumbnail. Welcome to the thumbnail. It's not delivery, it's dragons. Jesus Christ, Yusong. It's not delivery, it's dragons. I have to go. My people need me. I have to press for this hand. I have to push for this hand. Lord cuts the Animal Crossing New Dora. They're in Tenpai as well. I think they have a pair of something that I need. Hopefully they don't have a pair of both of the things that I need, and we're literally just wearing the same outfit to the dance. That would be a freaking nightmare. Let us hope that there's still some tile left in the wall, or they have nothing. Oh man. Is this enough to kill? I don't know if this is enough to kill. The mini points are pretty dank, but yeah, it's barely not enough to kill, and I enjoy second. I could have enjoyed first so easily. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'll take a plus 62. That's not that bad. And I thought that we played pretty well. Now, did I say that when we were kicking back with mimosas at the end of this game, we would be happy? Yeah, I still think that we played okay. But anyway, what was the tangent of human nature about? I just want to thank everyone for the support because it means that I get to be. No, I'm just kidding. That's not even a joke. That oh my god, I actually really don't want to make that joke. Mods, clip that. If I clip that, I mean cut that. Ah! What I wanted to say was like, thank you for supporting me just so that I can get financial security. That's the goal right now. It is like, I want to reach that level and hopefully like the you know, to not get like changed beyond that point. But I think that the rung that I'm shooting for right now is a normal one. Is not one born of like megalomania. Although you've seen my Riichi Mahjong song parodies. Okay, here we go. I need to see a show of hands right now. You have one Dora, and you're Gigantamax folding. You are also Gigantamax folding. Wow. By the way, like, have you ever seen? You start streaming on YouTube. You start getting the comments, and then you try to fold this hand. I dare you to try to fold this hand. I dare you to try to fold this hand. That's so gross that any of the dragons I could have gotten and we got neither. The red dragon was still somewhere in this game, right? Ah, it's in the dead wall. Okay. Really unfortunate. Just unfortunately not meant to be. Had Right Lord drawn into red dragon, they would have had to cut it, right? No way for them to be in tenpai. Okay. East 2 folding decision. This was just for me. This was genuinely just for me. When left Lord calls the Riichi here, there's no shot that we're supposed to do anything but fold. Right? 4 of characters or 1 of characters. I could have tried to stay in tenpai a little bit more friskier with the 1 of characters. Yeah, that's absolutely true. And then we would have had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I still probably have to cut the 4 in this scenario. The hand is just still not good enough. You wanted me to cut the 2 of characters because they cut a 4 early? Okay, I can respect that. 44 to 26 is not the biggest discrepancy in the world, but I can absolutely expect that. So why do they want me to throw the 2? I'm gonna assume that it's because like what are we scared of? We're scared that we deal into a 3-4 weight, right? And it would be weird if left Lord had the 3-4-4 shape and they cut the 4 early. You want to keep that awesome block, you know, as long as possible. But also it's an early Riichi. You can't tell that much about it. And now we're just Gigantamax folding. We have a lot more safe ways, and I don't think we made it out of this game. Yeah, a crosslord is a crosslord. Oh, they ended up they needed the yeah, so they did have a 3-3-4 shape. It's a really weird one, but yeah, this is really unfortunate for a crosslord. This doesn't even feel that bad. The 7 is a little bit safer, but I can understand being maybe scared of like an 8-9 or something freaky like that that Right Lord might have. So yeah, wow, okay, I'm glad that we didn't deal in with the 2. I thought this was pretty disciplined. South 3 was an effing disaster. B+, ain't that the truth? So, the Dora decision. This is the Westwind Dora incident. You really wanted me to cut the Dora there, yep. And then we would have been in tenpai. At some point, we would have been in tenpai. Yeah, at this point, we would have been in tenpai. And I think here, calling the Riichi is fine. Riichi, nothing, but it's like early enough. It's so bad though. Like 2 of the 7s are gone. I don't even know if it's worth calling the Riichi there. But just maybe like winning. You know, winning doesn't hurt. Winning never hurt anybody. We can bully other people into folding or something. We get into tenpai, which I thought was also like pretty snazzy. I'm not gonna lie to you. 7 might have come out had we called Riichi, but had we have called Riichi, I think a lot of the decisions would have been weird. I thought that this wait, hang on. I thought that this 5 of circles throw was illegal. It was illegal. I was not supposed to risk it for the biscuit here. I was just not. 30 to 18 isn't like you know, I'm not gonna see you at the Hague or whatever, but like you know, we should have. What is this? 1,000 points? 3,000 points? I mean, here's the thing though, 3,000 points. I hate to be a confirmation bias Connor, but like 3,000 points would have been the difference, right? Had I gone down 3K and then Right Lord goes up another 1K, oh, I would have still been fine. All right, folks. Not a bad game. Genuinely not a bad game. And I thought our mentality was pretty good. Folks, it's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.